Hey guys, this is Primeval back with part 3 of my Brave New World multiplayer playthrough with no quitters. Here we're Korea, but I have yet to put any of our unique abilities to use, and we're lowest on tech. Babylon, of course, is number 1 with their free great scientist, presumably settled as an academy. But we're soon going to get a nice tech boost when we finish this library. We'll try to take a look at the numbers before that happens so we can see exactly how much science we get off of that. Let's get to work on either a lighthouse or the Great Lighthouse. Why not? Let's go for the Great Lighthouse. We need a lighthouse here anyways, so it won't be too much of a waste. We'll go work on a farm and another farm. Okay, so we've got this boat. Yeah, I'll go for the intel. Let's rebase to Daegu, and then we'll get a trade route going with Melbourne. Ooh, Behringer Crater. And since it looks like there's no camps for me to clear, I'll actually go and start heading back to one of my cities to save on the maintenance. Likewise here, we'll save some gold per turn by garrisoning the warrior there, since we do have oligarchy. Alright, so we're currently 21 out of 74, and plus the 29, we'll be at 50 out of 74, assuming no tech boost. Busan has grown, Daegu has grown, and Daegu would like to continue to grow, but the extra faith, gold, and culture is quite tempting. Someone's kind of built a Parthenon, that's interesting. Seoul. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Does that speed things up at all? No. Okay, trade route with Melbourne. 5 gold per turn and a completed quest. Okay, so there's a library done. We got a huge boost there. We were working on horseback riding, and now, well, that wasn't that huge of a boost. We're 21, the other one was 75, so it was about a 50 beaker boost. That's not really that impressive. Anyways, let's get to work on the National College. At least I think that's what happened. Golden Age, horseback riding, someone's built the Stonehenge. Let's go chop this down, that's 8 production. We can chop some more stuff down. Try to finish the National College as quickly as possible. So I switched us over to the 3 food tile here. Yaros has built the Petra, just great. He is coastal though, so maybe we will have to make some sort of a navy, if only to defend our own capital, but then also to go and maybe grab a Petra for ourselves. So after the National College, we might go for an Oracle. Although, since we've already filled out tradition, I guess that would just be to open patronage. We do have one city-state ally, and we're somewhat friendly with Sidon. Okay, so that's the end of the map in this direction. We do have a pile of money that I could be spending here. I'll wait until we need to get workshops online. Okay, Rostov. I'll just fortify there. Okay, Zhuzhan has grown. That's fine. Meanwhile, we will go and chop these forests to speed up the National College. That shaved off one turn. Okay, choose production. So, there's a granary complete. Let's go for a watermill here. Get you across, and you can go work on a farm, which will soon be enhanced by civil service. Demographics wise, we're still below average on tech, below average on manufactured goods. Yes, we need to remedy this situation. It does mean improving tiles. We'll have a lot of nice tiles once we finish that lighthouse. The capital has decent tiles. Not as much production as it could. This city has no production. Well, we'll just keep growing our population, get our infrastructure online, and keep an eye on any neighbors that might be getting really aggressive. Russia has quite the army. They're probably going after Germany first, but then after that they could easily turn around and come for us. There is this large amount of empty space. Diplomacy overview. No one has excess luxuries for trade. If we did want to go and grab dyes for the two We Love the King days, we could go and settle a city over here. It's not really worth it. There goes the Oracle. Let's change production then to a market. Let's see what policies they've opened. Patronage 1, so he's got consulates open. That's not going to be good. We should probably start killing these other city-states then. There's a granary done. Let's get to work on a market. Chop forests. And we can trigger We Love the King days in all of our cities by acquiring dye and incense. Okay, Sedone wants Tengrism and a road. Salt for wine. Let's see, what else do you have? Just the salt excess? Fine, I'll help you out. I don't really need the happiness, but I'm happy to support our fellow laggers. Okay, there's a market done. Let's go grab a Writers Guild here. The Great Writers will be useful for grabbing social policies, and if we happen to decide to go for a culture victory, that'll help out there as well. We'll just stay on alert here. Golden Age ends. There's Jeune. We've got Soul Service, and I believe someone... No one's built the Chichen Itza yet. And that's something we could go for. Let's try for it. How far behind on tech are we? A little. Ooh, the Terracotta Army. So that is definitely gonna pump Russia's score up, military score. Let's get moving with a farm and a bunch of lag. Looks like our connection with Plan B is struggling. Okay, so 8 turns for the Chichen Itza. We're also chopping a forest. We have decent production here, but nothing compared to what, say, Moscow might have with all of their mines. And of course their unique ability, getting them the extra hammer on strategic resources. Yeah, if Moscow is working on the Chichen Itza, then we're in trouble. I don't see a sprite for that, however. Let's go pledge to protect Ragusa. And I suppose I could go train up an army and take them over, since Russia is getting a lot of free food, etc. off of these city-states. Since he has gone and unlocked consulates, I assume Patronage 1 meets consulates. And so, along with the Pledge to Protect, he'll be at friend status with every city-state that he meets. Silver deal is ended, silver for wine. That's fine. And I guess we'll work on another farm. Alright, so we finished the Great Lighthouse. We could work on a lighthouse here as well. Grab a lighthouse here. One, two, three, 4, 5. We could work on a road. I think I'll start working on a mine for soul. That does mean that I do want to work the 2 fish tiles. Trees production. Up next is a market. Looking at demographics, we have the highest approval rating. We're still at the bottom as far as number of techs goes, and we're middling as far as production goes. Russia has almost double our production, which isn't great. Daegu has grown. And here, let's get to work on a road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have enough to make a faith purchase. That would be for a monastery. And in Seoul, that's definitely worth it, since it ups the culture and faith output of all of our wine tiles. Here, probably the best thing for us to open up. We could go exploration and grab maritime infrastructure. That'd be plus 12 production. Or we could go patronage and then open up consulates. Let's go for that, since we do have one city-state ally. And we could potentially get more. Road. Annoying composite bow. And a road. So while we're waiting for the turn to change over, let's find out a little more about our turtle ship. So it costs 80, has 36 combat strength, versus a caravel which costs 80 and has only 20 combat strength. Ah, not bad. Okay, Russia's gone and built the Great Wall. Here, let's go grab a rough terrain promotion. And why don't you go hang out in Seoul? Okay, so we're 4 turns away from education. I might want to try for Machu Picchu, although Russia's almost certainly going to grab that since their capital does have a mountain. We'll go education, grab metal casting, or should we shoot straight up for astronomy? Let's go for astronomy. Even though I do want to unlock consulates, I should probably unlock rationalism first. Rationalism, secularism, greater than consulates at this stage. Melbourne laws for culture. Daegu has grown. That's fine. Road complete. And we can get to work on a road here as well. Okay, choose production. We could go for Hagia Sophia or Bora Bora. +5 faith, 3 missionaries. Let's go for it. Here we'll go and grab some walls while we're waiting for education to hit. Melbourne wants a road. We'll use this gold to buy a university in Busan, since it would take forever to actually build one there normally. Let's also go and buy another jungle tile in anticipation of that university. Alright. We still have 2 luxuries that we have yet to improve, and tons of excess happiness, despite not building any of the happiness buildings. So we could definitely settle another city, perhaps over in this direction. The problem is the city wouldn't have much production. It would get us the dyes for a We Love the King Day, but that's just about it. Plan B's got excess sugar. I don't need sugar for anything. Ragusa wants a trade route. Shumi's built the Colossus. They're all building wonders like crazy. Alright, roads. How are we doing as far as gold per turn goes? Shumi's 25 gold per turn, we're at 27. Is there a better way to do this? Yes. 8, 7, 25, and 15 gold per turn. Could go for a Writers Guild. I would rather work some of these tiles, however. Okay, Barbarian encampment does need to be cleared. And Sedona actually wants us to clear it, so let's get the scout back to help with that. We have education online, so add to queue, university. We'll go and purchase a university in Busan. So we've got a lot more science ticking in now. Okay. That all looks good. Actually, let's employ those slots. I probably didn't actually have to buy the jungle tile there. Okay, city connection complete. This guy can go and improve the spices. Over here, we'll put up a farm and a mine. Everything else looks fine. Okay, another city connection complete. Let's go for a university. Farm. Warrior's done. Put you on alert. And a mine. Okay, deal with Euros has ended. Shumi has completed Bora Bora. So, unfortunately, that means we'll have to switch over to building something else. Let's get to work on the university. So, astronomy, and then over to metal casting. I'm surprised Shumi hasn't built Machu Picchu yet. Sugar for wine, that's fine. Oh, and we don't even have bronze working. Alright, so we'll take a quick detour for bronze working. We'll go up towards astronomy, and then over to metal casting. Well then, in the meantime, let's work on a road. Discovered iron, so let's make that a mine instead. It's a 6 iron. We were on strategic resource balance, so that makes sense. Got another 6 iron over here. And that's it. Ooh, 6 iron over here too. It's not quite within range. But 12 frigates is nothing to sneeze at. Okay, so this cargo ship, we could get 3 science off of trading with Russia, or I could shove a bunch of food here. Let's go with the food this time around. We definitely have the happiness that can use it. And there goes Machu Picchu. So I actually have another trade cargo ship that I could build. Show queue, add to queue. And so I'm actually delaying my university in the capital here because I'm trying to make better use of Korea's unique ability, although I don't actually know if it's working. Basically, I'm trying to get my science per turn up before I get the tech boost from building the science building in the capital. So if I am going to get a science boost in about 5 turns, I should definitely employ all of these scientist or specialist slots. Go maximum science here. Can employ this slot too. Soul. May as well employ the Writers Guild slots. Okay, that looks fine. 4 turns off instead. Okay, so this archer is in a bit of trouble. We should pull back. get ready to improve the iron. And as for city-states, we could get a trade route going with Ragusa. That'd be extra food for the capital. Cities, Ragusa, the most gold would be if we sent the trade route from Jeonju. Let's send this warrior to help clear this camp, since we seem to be having some trouble with that. We're weakest on soldiers now. We should probably try to remedy that soon. So after we finish astronomy, we'll grab construction, which means we can upgrade our one archer to a composite bow, and we should start pumping out some sort of a navy. Okay, the road network. So we've got a Russian unit here. That's definitely bad news. Forget about that camp for now. Got a cargo ship over to Ragusa. Complete that quest. Yes, what is this Russian sword doing here? Nothing friendly, that's for sure. So we're gonna need some Goliaths as well. Yes, that doesn't look like a friendly swordsman. Currently the weakest. We do need to switch over to producing some sort of a military. So let's get that warrior to protect the worker. Go build a hill. Stick an injured archer in there and continue that road. Okay, so we're already sending food to Zhejiang. Now we want to send food to the capital from Jeonju. Okay, and your Rus is starting to move down in this direction as well. That's also concerning. So we definitely need some sort of a defense. That means getting over to crossbows. Hopefully we'll have a very, very large tech boost off of this. Because we'll need it. Anyways, on to video 4.